And ladies and gentlemen, Sleeping Giant, PAID 1, SURI4 0. Surrey needs to win to move on to tomorrow, or they have to play another series. PAID wins this game, they go on with no tiebreaker. Surrey, like I said, they win this, we go to a game 3 tiebreaker. So let's look. So as we look at the side of PAID, they've swapped in one Uzora, great CC, good friend. And now we got double Marceau Gearing. We've got a Nevsky, a Stalingrad, a Moskva, a Napoli, an Ohio, and a St. Vincent. On the side of SURI4, they've brought double Gearing in Marceau, along with Stalingrad, Petro, Nevsky, as well as a Schlieffen and an Ohio. So we'll keep an eye out and see who wins this game, ladies and gentlemen. Marceau of Cendrillon is going straight in to the middle. We'll see if he takes that. Ouija, please nerf me. We'll see if he gets nerfed this game. Going to A, so we're going to keep an eye out and on those to see what happens with that. But it'll be interesting to see. So, as we continue to move on, Gearing, Petro, Nevsky, Stalingrad, Ohio, all over here on the left side. Looks like it's going to be a fairly hefty force going for Surrey onto the C cap with the Gearing, Petro, Nevsky, and Ohio. They're all going to be going very strong here towards that. And on the far side, we're going to have the Gearing, the Nevsky, the Schlieffen, and the Stalingrad go towards A. Now, Marceau of Cendrillon is not going to be. He's going to get himself into the Thunder Cap very early on, it looks like, because he's going to have an advantage and he's going to be able to contest A very, very strong from there. But so we're going to watch this and see, because this is going to be the first big fight of the game, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the first big fight of the game. And we'll see who goes there and wins it. So, Cendrillon. He's going to steam across. He's going to fight this Marceau. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an absolute knife fight, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute knife fight coming in here. So, as he streams across the Thunderdome, he's going to spot this Marceau any second, and this is going to be brutal, because there's a Nevsky, a Gearing, and a Marceau all ready to do the fight. They've already spotted the Marceau. There's the radar spotting him. Shots are out. Marceau turning out, and we're not going to get the DD fight I thought we were. But Marceau is going to put some shells onto him while he's turning out there. Gets the shells down. Decent first hit, second hit, and last one before he gets out of the way. Gets him down. He's lost about 3,000 health. Hasn't hit that DCP yet. I expect him to hit it pretty soon. Down about 4,000 now, almost 5,000. They've gotten a really good salvo on him to start out. That's a strong hit and no ability to take C. Marceau pushing in towards the Gearing of Stitch Le Petit Ali. And the Gearing has won the fight so far with about a 4,000 health damage run onto him. But if the Gearing takes one of those enemy Gearing torps, no, he's going to dodge it. Otherwise, that would have been brutal, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to keep an eye out here and see what happens with that, because it'll be very interesting to see who's going to be able to win these fights on these corners as we go. So, why is the sound not playing? There we go. That was a weird bug. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we go on this way, Gearing is having to pull back because the Marceau is moving up along with the Gearing and the Nevsky. They've got some good chunk damage onto them so far, but not a terrible great amount. The Petro paid a lot to get himself into this little gap here, but he's now locked in there and he'll be in a very strong spot. Marceau of Ouija, please nerf me, spotting out Cendrillon. Cendrillon takes a big chunk, but... And right now, Ouija, please nerf me's got the lead. Oh, and Ouija turns it back. Getting 6k for none feels really good. Now, Gearing has done his job. Nevsky's able to sit here. Ohio's been spotted. Nevsky's just going to open up and try to wallop him. Good first hit. Let's see if he gets a couple more there. If he keeps this angle, oh, he's getting, 4k a chunk. Ohio doesn't like that. That's a lot of damage to be taking. Yeah. 4k a chunk from the Nevsky. He's going to start turning out, but he's also burning, and that damage is just... That doesn't feel good on the Ohio early. You still got all your heals, yes, but you don't want to have to execute the heal this early, and to be down 26,000 health already and still be burning on a fire feels really rough. That Nevsky has had a blast right now. And I don't know how I missed this, chat, but a Schlieffen has made its way into the Thunderdome. This A-cap is never being taken by a team that is not Surrey at this point without a kill. Because the Schlieffen's just going to sit there. He spots anything, he's going to be able to open up and murder. And I really like this aggressive positioning from Surrey, forcing PAID onto the back foot, because PAID usually likes to be very much in charge of what's going on, and it doesn't feel like PAID is right now. Anakin Painwalker moving into contest C. The Nevsky, on this side apparently they are, because I don't know how I missed this either while dealing with A, but the Nevsky is at 410 health. He's going to have some heals here. He's got one in 30 seconds, but he's out of the fight for a while, and that feels rough, because he can't do anything. Petro is going to spot stuff, shells out onto the Nevsky. They're trying to hit him. He gets one hit. 38,000. There's the radar. Marceau spotted. Ohio's going to have shots. Nevsky can't do anything for another 15 seconds, though, because he gets spotted. He's dead. And the Marceau, ladies and gentlemen, oh no, the Marceau takes a torp. He takes one of his counterparts' torps, and he's down to 10,000 health. That really hurts. Remember, he was up at 25,000 health while the Marceau was at 19,000. He's now lost 15,000 for none. And don't look now, but there's Napoli torps coming too. If these Napoli torps have the range, this is going to hurt. He's going to have to try to find the dodge line. He's speeding out. Is he going to get the turn off, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, he does not, and he's down to 2,000, and he's spotted, ladies and gentlemen. That Marceau is spotted. He's flooding. He's at 500. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going out, and the first kill goes to the side of PAID, and I said that they would need a kill to be able to take A, but with the Schlieffen being evacuated out and the Marceau taking 2 torps, there's the kill, and there's the control you need to try to contest A. So, up 100 points for the side of PAID now. Surrey looking to try to get something back, but the Petro of Master Joris is just getting blapped. Torps in, and the torp hits him, and Master Joris takes one of them. He's gone, and ladies and gentlemen, like that, it's 2-0, and PAID has absolutely wrested away control. I really did like Surrey's positioning early on. I thought they had strong positioning, but then that Schlieffen, I feel like he's just been floating around the map. I mean, you push him into the Thunderdome, but then you don't push him to take A. You bring him back out. He's trying to take B. This has been a very weird feel. And he's not going to be able to get B because he's got a Stalingrad right there. I mean, he's smacking the Stalingrad well. Big hits in on the Stalingrad down to 61,000. And the secondary is doing work, but it's not like the Schlieffen's going to be able to take the cap, so he loses some health. He gets some damage on the Stalingrad. Stalingrad heal forced out. Now he's going to get some damage on the Moskva, but this just doesn't feel great. Shells out at the St. Vincent. St. Vincent is moving away. He'll take one. St. Vincent down to 53,000, but the Schlieffen now has to contend also with a Marceau. Shells out onto the Marceau. They're going to hit the island. Marceau goes dark, and looks like A is finally being capped. I don't know if the Marceau is going to get it in there, but the Napoli spotted. Nevsky trying to work him down. Marceau is about to come into the cap, and the Gearing is not going to win this fight. And bear in mind, the Gearing does not have a smoke right now. Gearing's got to be careful he doesn't take that torp. He dodges the torp. He knows it's the Marceau in there. He's about to be spotted. This is not what he wants. This is not what the Gearing wants, and they can't get A at all. Schlieffen continues his charge across the map all the way from the Thunderdome now to the side of C. St. Vincent has taken a lot of damage. He's got 27 seconds until he can heal. Schlieffen spotting the Marceau. If the St. Vincent gets spotted, there's a slim chance they can get him. Nevsky also close to his next heal, but he's got to get dark for now. Shells out on the St. Vincent. Schlieffen takes him down to 15k. Here comes the Ohio salvo. Is the Ohio salvo going to be accurate enough to kill? We'll see. 13,000. It looks good, ladies and gentlemen. And they get the St. Vincent of PAID. PAID loses their first ship. Now, though, Schlieffen's got to watch out for that Marceau. Marceau trying to open up, getting shots off without being detected. Schlieffen has his heal in 10 seconds, but he's got to get out now that he's got that kill. Buys them a little bit of time. Points lead is 200, still climbing, but the ship HP difference is a massive 120,000. Marceau has been spotted. He's going to take some damage there. 11,000. He gets himself dark briefly, but he's at 9,800. And with the gearing having been forced away, the Nevsky is really winning that trade on the Napoli. In the long run, if the Napoli doesn't get out of there soon, and he's got 50 seconds to heal, but if the Napoli doesn't get out of there soon and he's trying to get darkened back up, if he takes a fire or anything and stays spotted, that Nevsky might turn around and just shove him and try to get him off. And there's the fire I was talking about. 25 seconds until he can get rid of that. 16,000. He doesn't want to... Yuzura doesn't want to DCP here, the single fire, or use the smoke, pardon me, if he doesn't have to, but he's taking a lot of damage here, chat. So you just watch in on this. Down to 13,000. Remember, he's got those heals coming up. That'll bring him back up to, 30,000-ish. Fire goes out, and he'll have the DCP up for the next one if another one gets in. But he's continuing to open up. Oh, and the Schlieffen does eventually go down on the far side. So, down to 160 points. Surrey getting into a spot where they're going to be in danger of getting pointed out if they don't get some kills soon. Napoli gets chunked. DCP used instantly by the Napoli. Down to 5,400. DCP about to be down. You got to expect the smoke coming out here very soon from the Napoli. And oh, that just feels terrible. You get put on fire right after you DCP. Nevsky wants the kill now. Nevsky's trying. He's ticking down. His heal's just about done. That is going to be a full-length fire. It's not going to be enough to kill, but the Nevsky doing everything he can to get rid of Yuzura. And Yuzura's down to 3,400, 28. And yeah, Yuzura is going to be gone. There's the fire off for the second, but another salvo in, 1,500. Nevsky takes a lot of damage there at the end, but he gets him to 345, and no smokes, and Yuzura goes down. So, 3 ships to 4, and the Stalingrad gets the Ohio. The Ohio, oh, that was a ram we missed over here while watching that fight. Or no, that was right here, pardon me, chat. But, Nevsky gets the Nevsky up here. Marceau's about to go down. These kills are flying fast, but remember, the side of Surrey has really got to be careful on their points remaining. They're trying to get the Marceau. Gearing is looking for him. He's got him at 2,300, 2,100. He just needs a couple good salvos and he'll finish him off. But right now, that Marceau is dancing and dodging everything. Marceau down to 1,000. And the further away it gets, oh, but the Gearing lands the shots. Ohio is healing. It's his last heal. He's going to go down. 1 ship disadvantage for the side of Surrey, but they're down to 41,000 health, ladies and gentlemen. They just don't have the hit points at this point. Ohio goes down there. That's 2 kills, and ladies and gentlemen, PAID is pushing through. This game is over. With no caps, 37,000 health. The Gearing is spotted right now, and he's getting smacked. Stalingrad's going to be able to radar him as soon as he goes dark. This Gearing is not long for this world, and that just leaves another Gearing and a Nevsky. And Stitch goes down, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, their focus turns to A. We see Capitan Clement is looking, and if the Gearing goes down here, I believe that'll be a point-out win for the side of PAID, putting a statement on it as they'll move on to Sunday. So, the Gearing moves in. Marceau starts opening up. Moskva opens up. Gearing down to 8,500 health. He is not DCP'd yet. Still at 8,500. 79. The Moskva can't get the shells anymore. Marceau can't push up also with the Nevsky there, but it doesn't matter. 2 minutes and 50 seconds until game at the latest. Oh, Gearing continuing to push up. They know this game's over, ladies and gentlemen. Gearing pushes up 4,700. Nevsky does... Oh, he just dodges the second torp and doesn't die. But the Marceau of Ouija, please nerf me, is now looking for him. Shells in, the Gearing goes, and ladies and gentlemen, that will be the game and the series. The side of PAID will go up and take the series 2-0. GG, well played. PAID moves on. SURI4 has to play another set of matches to see if they will stay in the upper groups.